Good morning, everybody. That car guy Eddie here, and welcome to another video, another vlog. Today is January the 29th of 2020. Welcome. Today's video, I wanted to talk about something actually pretty close to what I do, and I think it's very important for the car community, just in general, the car community, the truck community, the Honda community, the Ford community, the Jeep community, whatever community you're part of. If you are a vehicle enthusiast, this video will be very good for you. And what it is the proper way to set up and host a car meet, okay? And the reason why this is important is because so many people are freaking horrible at it. Oh my gosh, it is so bad. And it doesn't have to be that way. You see, in today's world with the internet and Facebook, you have access to more enthusiasts than I had 10, 15 years ago, 10 times. I mean, I remember probably one of the biggest groups that I was part of back in the early 2000s was NorCalSRT4.com, and we thought that a big meet was 10 people. Like 10 SRT4s at the time was big. And the reason why is because we didn't have the forums like there are now. I mean, we did, but they were in its infancy state. We didn't have a lot of that, and growing up utilizing these forums to plan meets and go to meets, I have a lot of experience with good ones, great ones, and absolutely horrible ones. So today's video is going to be all about that, actually. So welcome to the video, welcome to today's channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and share the video. I mean, you don't have to share it, but I do like it when people comment. That's pretty cool. I try to get back to all the comments. So if you guys agree with these, or if you plan to meet, or if you've been to an absolutely shitty meet, definitely let me know, because like, these videos are only as good as the interaction from you guys, so for what it's worth. Anyways, okay, let's start. First of all, if you want to plan a meet, there's several things that you have to do. Number one, you have to get a location. That's a very, very important thing, because, and I think you have to be decisive is probably one of the more important things. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. And unfortunately, what ends up happening a lot of the times when you have these Facebook groups is that somebody will say, hey, we should have a meet here. And then it opens it up to like this, this vote where you have all these random people jumping in saying, no, we should do it here, or I'm not off that day, or I need to do it this day, or that location doesn't work for me, it does this. No. If you're going to set up a meet, find a location with, 1, enough parking, 2, somewhere it's not illegal to do, and 3, somewhere that is easily accessible, primarily somewhere off of a freeway, okay? You don't want to have a meet tucked back in a neighborhood or something like that. There's just too much room for problems happening there. Somewhere right off the freeway, primarily a large parking lot, something that's open 24 hours, a gas station, something along those lines, okay? So you always want to have a meetup point first, and that's important, especially if you have people coming from a far place. But like I said, you want to have that. Number 2, the second thing that you want to do is you want to post it on Facebook or whatever forum you're on, and just tell people when and where it is, okay? So what I mean by that is you have to give the address of where it is. You have to tell people what the location is. Like, for instance, if you're going to meet at 7-Eleven, you're going to want to post something that says, meet at 4700 Westlake Boulevard, West Sacramento, California, and then also give them the zip code. And then you're going to want to tell them it's a 7-Eleven, and then if you can, open up Google Maps, take an aerial screenshot, circle the area that you want them to meet in. Because if you don't do that, what will happen is people will show up and people will just be everywhere. Number 2, expect early arrivers. So if you put together a meet, and let's say you want to plan it for, I don't know, Saturday, right? And it's 10 to noon, and it's a car meet or something along those lines. You will get people who are so excited, because that's the thing, is that the car community is big, and it's exciting, and, it's people want to do it, and people want to go to meets, and people put such shitty meets together that when they finally see one that's organized correctly, they are going to show up early to it. So if you say you're going to have the meet from 10 to noon, okay, you, the event organizer, you need to get there at least minimum 45 minutes early. And the reason for this is that you have to balance for the unknown. What if you get there and that section of the parking lot that you thought that you were going to be able to use is closed? Or what if you get there and there's 15 semi-trucks parked there, right? Well, you know, it says, oh, well, I'll just park across the street. It won't be a problem. It's going to be amazing. Well, then people get off the freeway. They follow your instructions to a T, and they get there, and they don't see anybody. They see all these other, you know, semi-trucks and things like that, and they leave, or they park in a different parking lot. And then you have this problem of trying to wrangle everybody together. So, get there early. Also, park in the middle of where you want it to be. Okay, what I mean by that is if you park on the edge of your little location, let's say it's in a parking lot, right? You park on a far corner of the parking lot. People, when they come in, gravitate to other people, so they will park by other people. If you start on the edge of a parking lot and work your way over from one to the next, it's not going to be as efficient as if you park in the middle of the lot. It's going to make a lot more sense from that. Another thing you want to do is when you plan on Facebook, if there's going to be any changes to the location or the time or anything like that, be sure you have one centralized post on your Facebook group. One centralized post, which basically says, hey, this is when the meet is, this is the location that we're doing it, this is the parking lot, this is what's going to happen, and let everybody post in that thing. The reason why is because if you need to post an update, when you post it in there, everybody who's tagged themselves or everybody that has said, yes, I'm going to go to that meet, is going to get a notification. If you create a new post that says, hey, FYI group, this has changed, or the time has changed, or something like that, it's piss poor communication on your part as an organizer. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. So there's some little tips for you. Another thing that you don't do anything illegal as the organizer of the event. Okay, the last thing you want to do is get the cops called on you for whatever reason. Okay, now technically, I don't think you're breaking any laws by parking on private property unless the person with the private property does not want you there. But like I said, if you're not doing anything stupid, it's not going to be a huge issue. I'm going to throw this organization under the bus a little bit. So I was a member of Sacramento Grom and Sacramento Grom Squad, and it's hilarious. These guys, first of all, they don't do any of their own meets because the Grom scene is effectively dead. You know, they don't do any of their own meets, and when they do meets, it's just a bunch of guys getting together with no plates on their bikes, cut off exhausts, and they're doing donuts and wheelies in the middle of an intersection, right? And I posted on the group, I was like, hey guys, you may not necessarily want to post videos of yourselves doing these stupid ass things. And they're like, what? Are you a cop, bro? Are you a cop? Like you don't understand hooning, bro? Like that's what we do. Yeah. Look, okay. You are, right now, just from talking, you are the guy in the V6 Mustang that whips the donuts, that hits the gas station pump and blows everyone up, okay? You are the meme of people at car meets, and that is the reason car meets get a very, very bad rap, is because people like that. The car meets that exist and last for a long period of time, the cars and coffee events, things like that, it's because they're primarily run by people who know that if you do dumbass stuff like that, you will lose the privilege, okay? It's not a right to go meet in a parking lot and caravan somewhere. You don't have this constitutional, God-given, fuck yeah, America, I can do what I want. No, it's a privilege. It is a privilege. And that privilege can not necessarily be revoked, but you can be fucked with. And let me tell you how. There are some car meets that I've been to where the moment you show up, there are already cops there, okay? And they can pull you over for all sorts of stuff. Got front window tint? Illegal. Too low? Illegal. Headlights too high? Illegal. Headlights a different color, not OEM? Illegal. Muffler too loud? Illegal. Do your tires on your Jeep stick out too far from the body? Illegal. Do you not have a front plate? Illegal. These are things that cops can use to pull you over like that. And it's not worth it. It is not. It's fucked up for the car culture. It's jacked up for the enthusiasts. You do not want to contribute to that. You don't. And I would urge all of you to reach out to somebody, if you do have a group that you're part of, reach out to somebody and talk to them about, hey, let's get a meet, because I don't want to tell you guys don't go to the meets, because going to the meets as a car enthusiast is a cool thing because you meet other car enthusiasts. What I'm telling you is don't be a jackass when you go to these things. Just because you have a 350Z with a straight pipe exhaust doesn't mean that you need to roll up revving the shit out of it. Nobody's excited that your car runs 13.5. Okay? Nobody's excited. Okay? It's just interesting to see the car culture evolve. And I think that, unfortunately, not enough of the newer people that are entering the car community understand the importance and the fact that these privileges can be taken away. They can. And it's very important to keep the future of what car enthusiasm is moving forward in a positive direction. Another thing you want to do is you want to be welcoming to new people. That is so important. If you have a new person that is in the group, you want to welcome them. You do not want to alienate them. Do not talk to them. Go up and introduce yourself to people, especially if you're the freaking organizer of the event. Go up, shake their hand, say, hey, I'm so-and-so, I saw you on the forums. Thank you very much for coming to the event. Don't alienate new people, because new people are the future of the car enthusiast world. And I think that so many people, they kind of click up. Like, for instance, I'll go to Cars and Coffee, right? And I live in Sacramento, and there's a Cars and Coffee up in Folsom. And it's hilarious because you have the exotics, you have, like, the Hondas, the imports, and then you have, like, this whole row of, like, Ford Fusion STs, or Ford Focus STs, right? They roll in, rung, bung, 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 right? They roll in, and they park hella far away from everybody, in a line, super far from everybody, get out and just talk with each other. And it's like, that's cool if you want to do that, but remember, we are here to expand the community, and part of the community is being one with other people that are car people. And I think that that's just such a huge thing that's missed. So, if you want to plan an event, do it. If you want some help on how to do it, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Or if you've been to a really shitty meet or something like that, let me know too. Definitely subscribe. And my next video is actually going to be on some crazy stories while street racing. So, enjoy. I'll talk to you guys on another day. Have a great day. Bye-bye.